Oh, yeah.
It sounded okay? Okay. Just before we went on the air Saturday, seconds, he's like, get ready. Oh, it crashed. And Sam did. Everybody, the University of Tampa women's basketball. Hi, this is Jack Ike with the broadcast, and if you don't think you've heard my voice doing a women's basketball game in a while, you are correct. It has been 360 days, 360 days, since the Spartans women last played a basketball game. Their last game was in the Sunshine State Conference Tournament Championship against Eckerd University. Eckerd beat them, and the Spartans and Eckerd both qualified for the NCAA tournament. The Spartans had driven up to Tennessee to start NCAA tournament play when the game and the season was called off. The Spartans have had 5 games already postponed this year because of COVID, and now on March 3rd, they are finally getting back on the hardwood. Starting lineups for today's game. The Spartans are coached by Tom Jesse. Number 1 at guard, Maya Justo, a 5'5 sophomore from Naples, Florida. Number 2 is Aaliyah Abney, a 5'9 senior from Rochester, New York. Number 3, a senior, a 5'9 guard from Clearwater, Florida, Julia Ingram. Number 24, a junior, 5'11 from Bartow, Florida, Malia Sullivan. And number 23, a 6-foot senior from Bloomington, Minnesota, LaShayla Wright Ponder. As I said, the Spartans are coached by Tom Jesse, associate head coach Caitlin Mitrick, graduate assistant is Belle Bistro, and the manager is Carly Cawley. Starting lineups for the Sailfish. Sailfish actually have already played 4 games, and that is a concern to Tom Jesse. They've had opportunities to shake the rust off. Tampa has not. They've had to hurry up and wait, and now they're playing the Sailfish, who come in with a 1-4 record, though they did win their last game against Barry. The starting lineups for the Sailfish. They will have number 2, that is Sia Williams, a 5'7 senior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Number 4 is Shekinah Guthrie, a 5'10 junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Number 11 is Avery Carpenter, a 5'8 senior from Lakeland, Florida. Number 12 is Maria Benitez Zayas, a 5'3 junior from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 31, Gabriella Nazigan, a 6'1 sophomore from Forest, Virginia. The Sailfish are coached by Manisha Reedus, and the assistant coach is Chris Dixon. Sailfish, as I mentioned, come in with a record of 1-4. And their games to this point have been a loss to Barry to start the season. That was back on February 17th. 59-50 was the final in that one. Then they played Florida Southern, lost that one 80-71. Had a game at Tampa. That was postponed a couple weeks ago, actually just last week, last Saturday. They then played St. Leo and lost to the Lions 67-61. And just 2 days ago, played Barry on the home court and beat the Buccaneers 53-51. But as I mentioned, they have 4 games under their belt, and that is 4 more than the Spartans have played. Talked to Tom Jesse, he said he's never, ever had a game where the opposition has already got 4 games under their belt. Wright Ponder to jump center against Nazigan. Spartans get the tip. Gusto steps on the line, goes out of bounds. Tried to hold it in. If you have watched Spartan games in the past, you may notice that the court looks a little bit brighter. It's a brand new court, a little lighter wood. And I tell you what, you walk on that and it feels like you're on a trampoline compared to the former floor, which was, most of the players said it was pretty much like playing on concrete. Also, if you look over on the far end, new bleachers on both sides, seat backs for half of the seats on the far side behind the benches. Unfortunately, no one can sit in them right now. Shot clock down to 7. Drive in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Sullivan with the rebound for Tampa. Goes inside to Wright Ponder. Off the glass and in with the left hand. Lashetta Wright Ponder puts the Spartans on the board. I can give you last year's stats to let you know how she did a year ago. She averaged 13.7 points a game, started 29 of 29 games. The Spartans were 24-5 last year. One of the higher seeds in the South Regional. Won the Sunshine State Conference regular season. Sullivan knocks it home, 4-0 Spartans. As I mentioned, on their way, they actually had made it to Tennessee when the tournament was called off. This was a season of high expectations. The Spartans were ranked 8th in the national polls, number 1 in the South region. They returned 4 starters. Those 4 are on the court right now. The only starter not back from last year is Chris Nelson, who is a valuable and invaluable point guard, I probably should say. Justo goes into the lineup for the Spartans. Nice pass to Ponder and in. Dory Nudge not playing in this game. Spartans do get a 6-0 lead and a quick timeout called by Coach Ritas. Dory Nudge, the reigning player of the year in the Sunshine State Conference, first team All-American, not suited up for today's game. Is not COVID related, just not feeling totally 100%. And Tom Jesse said, it's just give us a chance, get some other players on the court and get them some playing time. Amazingly, the Spartan season ends this Saturday. Barry will come to town. So that's all they're going to get in is 2 games this year, at least as it stands right now. They have to get the games in by this weekend because it's tournament time after that. So the Spartans with 4 returning starters, though Nudge not able to play today. That's Ingram, Wright, Ponder, Sullivan, and Nudge. Aaliyah Abney, invaluable coming off the bench, 29 games, 2 starts last year, averaged 8 points a game. Williams, hands off, Carpenter. Avery Carpenter back to the side. Shot clock under 10. Off the glass, not going to get there. Rebound, blocked. Taken away by Justo. She's got a player behind her. She sees it and retains possession of the ball. Sullivan, free throw line jumper, rolls around and in. But that is a patented shot for Malia Sullivan. Not a heck of a lot of arc. Oftentimes will hit the front of the rim, bounce to the backboard, and go back down. And she is lighting it up for the Spartans right now. She has 4, 8-0 Tampa. Well, if there's rust, it hasn't reared its ugly head yet. Pass inside, taken away by Justo. And that errant pass there to the other end. Carpenter backs it off. Fires a 3 and banks it in. 8-3. Women's basketball, 10-minute quarters. So we are down to 6:50 in the first quarter. Off the back of the rim, no good. That was Abney. Opposite side of the court. Jumper from the free throw line, rattles in and out. And Wright Ponder rebounds. Gets it to Justo. Quickly up court to Sullivan. Waits, stutter steps, off the glass and in. Extremely talented player, Malia Sullivan. She's a junior. By the way, she'll be a junior next year. Everybody with the opportunity to come back and keep their same classification. So juniors who play this year will still be juniors next year. Players will have to decide just how they want to fit it into their life. Ponder, no good. Spartans will honor 2 seniors at the end of tonight's game. Stay with us for that as we'll have the ceremony. As Anna Popovich and Julia Ingram will be honored on senior night. They have decided they will move on with their lives after their season this year. 2 very talented student athletes in terms of their athletic skills and their academic skills. The other seniors on the team have chosen to come back next year. Spartans with some substitutions. Anna Popovich in the lineup. Aaron Antosh also in the lineup. And one other player waiting to check the number. It's number 5, Audrey Ramsey. And she is a freshman, redshirted last year. Antosh, nice little baby hook, knocks it in. Aaron Antosh played in 3 games last year. With Antosh and Popovich in the lineup, the Spartans going pretty tall right now. Antosh is 6'3", Popovich is 6'1". Spartans with 5 players actually, 6 feet or taller, as Popovich at 6'1", Dory Nudge at 6'2", Wright Ponder at 6 feet even, Terry Battle at 6'1", and Aaron Antosh at 6'3". Antosh from Townsend, Massachusetts. Popovich from Loughborough, England. Went to Elon University before transferring here. Antosh went to the University of Delaware before transferring to Tampa. Six on the shot clock. Wild shot, taken away, rebounded. Shot clock ran out. They never hit the rim. Into the Sailfish lineup is number 10, Mariah Fletcher, a freshman from McDonough, Georgia. And also into the lineup is number 22, Chelsea Alim. She is a junior from Battle Creek, Michigan. To the other end, Aliyah Abney, nice little jumper in the lane, and the Spartans lead 14-3. As I mentioned, the Sailfish are 1-3 on the year. Did not have a great year last year. Finishing off last year with a 4-23 record. Lost to Tampa twice during the season, the regular season. Driving down the lane, off the glass, no good. Taken away by Ramsey. She finds Abney, puts it up, but they said she traveled. Abney is one of a few players who does wear a mask on the floor. Not required. Some states at the high school level do require masks during games. Drive the lane, off the glass, no good. Tipped out to Popovich. Has it knocked out of her hands. Foul on the jumper in the lane. And that will bring Benita Zayas to the free throw line. Free throw rattles home. So Palm Beach Atlantic, in about 7 minutes, has a three-pointer and a free throw. Couple free throws, I should say. And it is now 14-5. Sullivan coming back in for Anna Popovic. Ramsey, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Antosh, up and fouled. Erin Antosh at 6'3", towering over most of the Sailfish. They are not a particularly tall team, only 2 players 6 feet or more. One of them not in uniform today. The other one is Gabriella Nazigan, who is not in the lineup at the moment. Knocks that free throw down. 2 for 2 for Antosh. Maya Justo coming in for Julia Ingram. Guthrie kicks it back out. Bennett, right in the lane, lays it up. Oh, a little too hard off the rim. Taken away by Sullivan. She finds Justo across the timeline. Rattled out front by Benita Zayas. Bounce pass inside to Antosh. Falls down. Had the shot blocked and fell down. One thing PBA has been trying to do is drive the lane. What they're finding is their guards are all in the 5'3" to 5'7" range, and when they go down the lane, they're met by players who are 5'10", 6'1", 6'2", and they're not able to get the shot off. Throws it up, no good. Spartans get it. Ramsey to the other end. Justo from the deep corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound Fletcher. And a collision on the court. And Justo draws a charge, I think. The foul is on number 12, Benita Zayas. One minute, 8 seconds left, first quarter. Justo running the clock. Lofts it in, taken away. That is a Terry Battle now in the lineup for the Spartans, number 25. A 6'1" senior from Chicago, Illinois, went to Bowling Green University to start her collegiate career and is from Simeon Academy in Chicago, a boys basketball powerhouse. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Measuring the shot is Aleem, and she knocks down the three. 16-8. Ramsey for three, good. Audrey Ramsey knocking down that shot. Her first points as a Spartan. Had a redshirt year last year. The freshman from Boca Raton. Knocked out of bounds, under 10 seconds to go. It'll stay Sailfish ball. LaShayla Wright Ponder in for Antosh. Closing seconds of the first quarter. Top of the key, shot clock to 3. May not get a shot off. They do. It's up, off the rim, no good. At the last second, Kaylee Kidwell, who had just come into the lineup, missed the shot. We played a quarter, and it is 19-8, Tampa on top. And we'll take Second quarter underway. 19-8, Tampa on top. Spartans are shooting a blistering 57%. They're 8 for 14. Well, make it 8 for 15. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll stay Tampa ball. On the opposite end, though, is Palm Beach Atlantic shooting 11%, just 2 of 19 at this point. Spartans for the second quarter go with Justo with the ball. Abney with the 3 and the bucket. Also is Audrey Ramsey, Malia Sullivan, and Lashiga Wright Ponder. Palm Beach Atlantic has Kaylee Kidwell, Chelsea Aleem, England Bennett, who just got in and just scored, Shekinah Guthrie, Abney launching a 3 off the rim, no good. And Gabriella Nazigan also in the lineup for Palm Beach Atlantic. 22-10, Spartans on top. Jump shot, another one knocked down. Aleem with another basket. She's got 5 on the day, and it's 22-12. Taken away by the Sailfish. Weaving across midcourt. Kidwell to the corner. Top of the key. Bennett. Nice pass inside off the glass. No good. Back up again, and a foul as Shekinah Guthrie will go to the free throw line. Missed a couple point-blank shots, but then got fouled. Foul is on Malia Sullivan. Taylor Race coming in the lineup for the Sailfish. She is a 5'10 sophomore from Wellington, Florida. And at the free throw line is Shekinah Guthrie. Missed them both. Julia Ingram back in the lineup for the Spartans. Sullivan backs it out, finds Ramsey for 3, no good. Into the hands of Ingram, knocked out of her hand and taken away by PBA. And in the backcourt, we've got a stoppage of play. Referee blew that in the backcourt when everyone else had moved to the front court, so I'm not sure what the call was. I think it was a reset of the shot clock. Never got reset on the change of possession. So it's knocked down to 26. Aleem to Race, knocked away by Wright Ponder. Looking to go inside, that's Race. Knocked away by the Spartans, away from Guthrie. Back up, still on the floor. Fighting for it, getting it into the hands of Guthrie, who lays it in. (22-14). So the Sailfish have made a nice little comeback to get back into this game. Justo to Ingram in the corner. Falls down, and they're calling a trip. Wholesale substitutions for the Sailfish. They're bringing in Sia Williams, who started. Avery Carpenter into the lineup. Right Ponder missing for the Spartans. In for Tampa is a new player on the roster this year, Sylvia Ferreros, a junior from Lugo, Spain. 22-16 now. Ferreros played at Maryland, Baltimore County before transferring to Tampa. In and out. And a chance for the Sailfish to cut this lead down to 4. Driving the lane off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and it will be Tampa ball. Biggest lead of the game for Tampa, 22-8. So this is an 8-0 run for the Sailfish over the last 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Spartans have 1 basket this quarter. And we're 4 minutes and 22 seconds into it. Ferreros for 3. Good. Her first shot in a Tampa uniform, and she knocks it down. She looks very comfortable on the floor. And Ferreros gets her first foul as a Spartan now. Pass inside into the backcourt, and they turn it around and bring it up. Sailfish now down by 9. Back out for 3. Bounces around, no good. Antosh back in for the Spartans, lost the ball, now gets it back and pulls down the rebound, loses it again, and tips it out to Justo, but there's a foul called in the process. Antosh back in the lineup for the Spartans, came in and gave some pretty good minutes early, picked up 4 points, 3 rebounds. Justo knocks down inside the arc, hits the jumper, and she's got her first points of the day. 27-16, back to 11. Driving the lane, just a wild shot put up, taken away by Sullivan. Unfortunately, that's what's happening to the Sailfish, is they're getting shots. A 3 from Ferreros. She knocks down another one, and it is 30-16. About a minute and a half ago, I was mentioning Palm Beach Atlantic had a chance to cut it to 4. Well, the Spartans have now scored the next 8 points and have a 14-point lead again. Change that to an 11-point lead. Williams knocking that one down. Her first bucket of the day, 30-19 Tampa. Justo to Ingram. Ferreros doesn't connect there. Carpenter passes it off, finds Kidwell. 3 on the way, nice shot there by Sia Williams, and it's 30-25. 30-22, I should say, with 3 minutes to go. Back-to-back threes have got the lead down to 8 now. So PBA is heated up. They were shooting 11%. They were 2 of 19 since that time, are now 6 for 33. So 6 out of their last 14. And a timeout, as no timeouts were called. And we got under the 4-minute mark. So we'll take a break. 30-22, Tampa on top. .255 to go, first half. Tampa women leading Palm Beach Atlantic Sailfish 30-22. Aaron Antosh at the free throw line. Foul was on Sia Williams. Antosh hits the first. She's 3 for 3 from the line today. 4 for 4. 6 points now for Aaron Antosh. Baseline, lays it over the rim. Falls down, and a push on the Spartans. Sullivan gets called for the push. That's 2 on her. Maybe a substitution coming up. Anna Popovich quick to come. And another 3 knocked down. Williams. And it's 32-24, back to an 8-point deficit. Pass inside to Antosh. Nice little pump fake. Fadeaway jumper, and she hits it. And Aaron Antosh has 8. A big-time move there. 34-24. Top of the key, a little running start for Guthrie. So Popovich does come in, Sullivan out. Also back in is Ramsey. She's got the ball. Nice pass inside to Popovich, lost it, gave it to Antosh, who scrambles and puts it in left-handed, and she has double digits. Aaron Antosh, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I would bet if this is a career high. If not, it's within a couple points. Bounces around. Antosh with the rebound. That's 4 rebounds. Elia Abney back in for Tampa. Antosh looked at the shot, passed it up, goes to Ingram. Tried to bounce it inside to Popovich, who had vacated the area. Turnover, Tampa with 1:06 to go till half. Under a minute now. Pass inside, deflected by Antosh into the hands of Ramsey. Spartans come the other way. Tom Jesse calls out a play. Ramsey looking to start the play. Gives it to Ingram. Inside to Antosh. Stolen. Stolen back by Abney. She saves it to Palm Beach Atlantic. They do not have to shoot. No shot clock on. And another fight for the ball. Abney gets it. Jump ball called. It will be Palm Beach Atlantic basketball.
Jump ball. Possession of Washington Sailfish.
.21 seconds to go. They can run it down. They don't. 3 on the way. Nothing but net by Carpenter. 36-27. 10 seconds to go. Handoff to Abney. Can she weave for a shot? Top of the key. Off the rim. No good. Taken by Palm Beach Atlantic, and they will just run the clock off. And we've reached the end of the first half. Spartans lead 36-27. Took a 19-8 first quarter lead. Got outscored this quarter 19-17, but still have a 9-point lead. The Spartans are shooting 53% from the floor, 14 of 27. Palm Beach Atlantic is 10 of 37. 10 more shots than the Spartans at this point. The Spartans from the free throw line are 4 of 4. Palm Beach Atlantic is 2 of 4. Rebounding 22-19. The Spartans are being out-rebounded at this point. Leading scorer in the game so far with 10 is Aaron Antosh. Also Malia Sullivan with 6. And Ferreros with 2 3-pointers also with 6. Aaliyah Abney has 5. Audrey Ramsey has 3. Justo with 2. And Wright Ponder with 4. On the other side of the ball, of the 27 points for Palm Beach Atlantic, Williams has 8. Carpenter with 6. Guthrie with 2. Race has 2. Benitez Zayas with 2. And Bennett with 2. And Alim with 5. So 36-27 at half. We'll step out and come back just before the start of the second half. You're watching this game on TampaSpartans.tv. just about back and ready to go with the second half of the University of Tampa Palm Beach Atlantic Sailfish women's basketball game. At the half, the Spartans lead 36-27. This is the first game of the season for the Tampa Spartans. Their last game was the conference tournament championship game on March 8th of 2020. They were on their way, or actually in Tennessee, getting ready for their first round NCAA tournament game last year. When they got the call, the tournament had been called off. They've been waiting for the Sunshine State Conference schedule to come out. It came out in February. An 8-game schedule. The first 5 games on the schedule for Tampa were postponed because of COVID-related issues. This game was actually supposed to be against Florida Southern on the home floor here for the Spartans, but Florida Southern was not able to play, and Palm Beach Atlantic, who the Spartans were supposed to have played last Saturday, was able to make the trip today. And that's where we stand. The Spartans had an 11-point first quarter lead by 9 now, and will start inbounding the ball. Aaliyah Abney will inbound. She gets it to Maya Justo, number 1. Also in the lineup, Malia Sullivan, Julia Ingram, and LaShayla Wright Ponder, the starting 5 for the Spartans. Sullivan drives, pulls up, hits the jumper, picking up where she left off in the first half. She didn't get that many minutes as Coach Tom Jesse willing to get some other players into the game, but that is 8 for Sullivan, I should say. For the Sailfish, jumper right there, air ball, but that is Gabriella Nazigan. Also, Sia Williams, Shekinah Guthrie. Maria Benitez Zayas guarding the ball. Little double team on Sullivan. She just takes it to the rim anyway and lays it in. And Avery Carpenter rounding out the starting 5. Back-to-back buckets by Sullivan for the Spartans, and it's 40-29. Sullivan to double digits, equaling the total of Erin Antosh, who set a new career high in the game today. Shot no good. Sullivan with the rebound. 5 boards for Aaliyah. Little push off by Justo, and we'll go the other way. That's just her first foul, but she immediately comes out in favor of Audrey Ramsey. Justo is a fire plug for the Spartans. She was the backup to Chris Nelson last year, and oftentimes is just kind of going at warp speed out there, and they want to try to slow her down a little bit. Some players, the action is too fast for them when they get to college. Justo wanted to be ahead of that pace. Pass up court to Sullivan. Stops. Kicks it back out. That's Ingram. Finds LaShayla Wright. Ponder lays it in and gets fouled. (42-29) for Wright Ponder. That is her points 5 and 6 on the day. And she will go to the free throw line. Misses the free throw. Third quarter. Spartans off and running so far here. Daring Benita Zayas to shoot. She backs off. Five. Benita Zayas drives, tiptoes, scores, but traveled. Ramsey, Sullivan, free throw line jumper, net. Sullivan off and running this quarter with 6 points already of the Spartans' 8. The lead is 15, biggest lead of the game. Foul on Aaliyah Abney. Sailfish inbound it. Guthrie back out. Benita Zayas backs it off. 10 on the shot clock. Williams. 5-4, long three, no good. Good box out by Sullivan. Quickly up court, intercepted though. Tried for the home run to right Ponder, didn't get there. There's a drive, and Sullivan takes that board. Right Ponder, outside. Abney comes inside, loses the ball on the way up, and it goes out of bounds. Still waiting for Julia Ingram to get a shot today. Has not shot at all, averaged 6 points a game last year. .43% shooter last year. Always been a good shooter for the Spartans. One of the better three-point shooters in the conference, but hasn't been hunting her shot so far today. There's a foul on Ingram. First free throw is good. That's Avery Carpenter. She now has 7, hits the second, has 8. Jump shot, good. Boy, Sullivan just owns that free throw line jump shot. She has 8 this quarter, and now has 14 for the game. Carpenter back out. Pass deflected. They recovered. Ball free on the ground. Fighting for it, and I'm not sure who we have the call on. I think it's going to be on Guthrie. It is. First foul on Guthrie. Chelsea Alim into the lineup, replacing Benita Zayas. There's a steal on the pass by Ramsey. Guthrie the other way, lays it up and in. Sullivan kicks it out. Ingram, 3 on the way. No good. Guthrie, a jumper just outside the lane. No good. Right Ponder rebounds. All alone for a 3. Won't fall. Guthrie, free throw line jumper. No good. Taken away by Abney. Shot missed. Abney gets the rebound. Kicks it out of the lane. Stolen. Quickly up court. Drive, bounces around, won't fall. Williams didn't get it to fall, but got fouled on the way up. And with 3:54 to go, we'll take a timeout as well. 46-33 Spartans right here on TampaSpartans.tv. At the free throw line is Sia Williams. Hits the free throw. Williams now at 9 points on the day, and the lead is 12 for Tampa. Knocks them both down. Ferreros back into the lineup for the Spartans. She knocked down a couple big threes. She's got the ball. Gives it up to Justo. She's trying for another three. Alim. Williams. Looking to drive, stopped. Nice dish off and a layup and in. Mariah Fletcher, the recipient of that assist. Spartan lead down to 9 now. Sullivan off the front of the rim, no good. Got a rebound and got fouled, putting it back up. Sullivan to the free throw line. Her first free throws of the day. She's 7 of 8 from the floor today for 14 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double in her first game back in almost a year. Hit them both, so she's 2 for 2. Actually just made one. Long three on the way. Nothing but net for Sia Williams. She has 13 now, and the lead is 48-40, an 8-point lead. Aaron Antosh falls down, taps it to Ingram, goes out of bounds, turnover, gives the ball to the Sailfish. Sailfish have hung around. The Spartans have had some pretty good leads. 15 is the biggest. But then they make a little climb back. They had a possession in the second quarter, first half, where the lead was 6. Tampa had the ball, or the Sailfish had the ball with a chance to cut it to 4, but they didn't score. Tampa then reeled off 8 straight to get it back to 14. Jump shot, no good. Sullivan skirts out of the pack. She's going to try to go coast to coast, puts it up and in. Sometimes it seems like she's just toying with him out there. She now has 16. Make it 18 after the free throws. She averaged 14 and a half last year. Not suited up for the Spartans today is the reigning SSC Player of the Year, Dory Nudge. Not COVID related. Sullivan to Antosh, fouled. Antosh to the line. A career high of 10. Last year, she scored 2 points all season, so she's obliterated her career high. Her first double-digit game for the Spartans, along with 5 rebounds. Knocks that down. She has 11 on the day. Lead is 11. Looking to drive in the lane, take it away, back out. Long three, Carpenter airballed it. Goes off Ferreros out of bounds, and it will stay Sailfish ball. Five on the shot clock. They did not get a reset. A collision under the basket. 2 Spartans went down. I hope they're okay. It's Antosh and Justo. They both seem to be okay, though there is, after all that, a foul on Tampa. Chelsea Alim to the line. First one rattles out. Second one is good. She has 6. Anna Popovich coming in for Malia Sullivan. Under a minute, third quarter. And a foul on a reach on Maria Benitez Zayas. Free throw by Justo, bounces out. Second one good. 11-point lead. Final minute of the third quarter. 3 from deep, no good. Right Ponder loses it out of bounds. Couldn't bring it in after getting a hand on it. Skip pass to the top of the key. Nazigan hands it off. They swing to the other side, and a foul called coming through the lane. Off the rebound. Spartans come back. Shot clock is dark. Justo pounds it for the Spartans. to the corner. Ingram with 7. Knocks it down. Julia Ingram with the three-pointer. 2 seconds, 1 second. Got it off in time. Didn't hit it. So Julia Ingram knocks it down to give the Spartans a 55-42 lead at the end of 3 quarters. Ingram's first basket of the night. And by the way, at the end of our game today, stay tuned because we will celebrate the careers of 2 seniors who will be leaving the program after this year. Julia Ingram, one of them. Anna Popovich, the other one. I have a little ceremony planned. All seniors were throughout NCAA sports were allowed to come back for next year if they wanted to and be seniors again. But Julia and Anna have decided that after this season, they're moving on with their lives. All players will retain whatever eligibility they have. If they're a junior now, they will be a junior next year. This season, in effect, doesn't count. It's a redshirt year with a couple games thrown in. Next up for the Spartans will be Saturday at 4 o'clock. Barry will be here. Two more games on the schedule. After the Barry game, there's a game at St. Leo. And then on Saturday, March 13th, home with Florida Tech. Underway, 4th quarter. Spartans by 13. And Aaliyah Abney comes out of the pack with the ball. Sullivan, nice pass to Wright Ponder for the bucket. And it's 57-42, equaling the largest lead of the game. So Saturday, the women are home against Barry. Next Wednesday, a week from tonight, they are on the road at St. Leo. And then Saturday, March 13th, home against Florida Tech. Abney missing the jumper. Sia Williams hands the ball off. Shot clock under 10. Drives the lane, picked her pocket, but Abney called for the foul. First foul of the quarter, non-shooting, so they will inbound the ball under the basket. Looking, throwing it into the backcourt, that's okay. Tracking it down, bringing it back up. Top of the key, backs out, drives again on Justo, lays it up and in. Nice drive. Benita Zayas scoring there. She has just 4 on the day. The point guard for the Sailfish. Inside to Wright Ponder, skip pass to Ingram. Nice little ball fake, jumper from a few feet away, no good. And a collision between Wright Ponder and Sia Williams, and I think they've got Wright Ponder with the call. Benita Zayas, top of the key to Williams, looks to drive, fires one up, rolls around, no good. controlled by Williams. She backs it out. Carpenter. She comes out as well. 7 on the shot clock. Benita Zayas drives, nowhere to go. Back out. Carpenter for 3. No good. But they get another offensive board. That's Guthrie. Another 20 seconds. Carpenter airballed that one. Guthrie tracks it down. Still time. 5 on the shot clock. Benita Zayas looking, and now I think they're stopping play because they're not sure if the ball grazed the rim on the previous shot. They did not reset the shot clock to 20. They just kept it counting down to 7. But I think they did stop it to see if they thought it grazed. If it did anything, it grazed just under the rim. On the way through. Let's see what they're calling. We're up high atop the arena, so it was hard to say, but it looked really close. But they let it go for about another 5 or so seconds before stopping it. And apparently that's what they've decided, that it did graze the rim. So 14 on the shot clock as they had used 6 of the 20. And a foul on the drive. It's either Wright Ponder or Ingram that's going to get this foul. It is on Wright Ponder. Foul number 2 on her. Foul number 3 in the quarter. Aaron Antosh quickly into the lineup for Wright Ponder. Free throw rolls around by Carpenter and in. Hits them both. 57-46. Lead is 11. A little backcourt pressure. A little trap. Spartans break it. Get it to Antosh in the front court and to Justo. Now the Spartans run offense with 22 on the shot clock. Pass inside. Antosh lays it up in. Got fouled. Antosh, good body control there. And that'll give her 13 for the day. Missed the free throw, though. Goes out of bounds. Tampa ball. I think Sullivan hit it out of the hand of Williams, but then it hit her other hand as it went out of bounds. Actually, Nazigan. Antosh back out. Justo will set it up. Inside to Antosh. Double team. Gets it up anyway and fouled. It hits the basket. Aaron Antosh getting a shooter's touch on that one. And she will go back to the line. She now has 15 points on 5 of 6 shooting, 5 of 7 from the line, and 1 free throw coming up here. Knocks it down, 16. She doesn't want Malia Sullivan to win scoring honors. Sullivan has 18. Drive, foul by Sullivan. That's one you might just let go and let him take the shot. Spartans have shot well this whole game, 55% right now. Palm Beach Atlantic has taken 13 more shots, 57-44, but the Spartans have made 9 more baskets. Guthrie hits the free throw. Hit them both. Backcourt pressure again. Spartans quickly get around it, and a blocking foul called on Guthrie. That's the third foul of the quarter on Palm Beach Atlantic. Spartans with 4. Justo getting away from a double team. Ingram. Back out to Sullivan. Top of the key. Front of the rim, no good. Carpenter, nobody stopping her. She puts it up, no good. And Sullivan comes out of the pack. Finds Abney in the front court. To the corner to Justo. Tries to get it to Ingram. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be PBA ball. Six minutes to go in the game. Spartans by 14. Palm Beach Atlantic with the ball. That's Guthrie, drives the lane, puts a 10-footer up, no good. Sullivan has it slapped out of her hand, and it's going to be a foul on Guthrie. It will be foul number 4. Lazy on the inbounds pass, or Justo didn't know it was coming in, and the Spartans lose it. Heads-up play by Benitez Zayas. Step-back jumper from the free throw line, won't go. Fighting for it, it goes out of bounds. It'll stay Palm Beach ball. In and out. Justo with it. When I first started doing these games in 2014, Palm Beach Atlantic was not a member of the Sunshine State Conference. They were kind of considered an unofficial member, along with Embry-Riddle. There's almost a steal. Justo to the corner to Ingram. They then applied for, but everybody in the conference played them at least once a year. And then they applied for membership and got in and had a couple years of until they were admitted as full members, but have been for a couple years now, and a welcome addition to the conference. I started doing these games 7 years ago, though I'm hoping I get a redshirt year and don't have to count this one on my timeline. Keep me as young as possible. Official media timeout. We'll take a break and be right back. 62-48, 5:10 to go in the ball game. Tampa Spartans on top of Palm Beach Atlantic. First game of the year for Tampa, March 3rd. First game of the year. They've had 5 already postponed. They have 3 more still on the schedule. Palm Beach Atlantic came into this game 1-3. Already had played 4 games. Tom Jesse was worried. He said, you can't beat getting out on the floor and practicing. And playing, I should say. We've just done nothing but practice. But the Spartans seem to have handled it okay. Abney for the Spartans. Hands it off to Ingram. Drives the lane. Back out. 10 on the shot clock. To the corner. Abney for 3. Air ball. Almost stolen by Sullivan. It goes out of bounds. And another timeout. All right, 62-50. Spartans lead right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
At DoubleTree by Hilton, we believe in nice. Not your okay, fine, just being polite kind of nice, but a genuine nice. The kind that's contagious, that you can't help but take with you. The kind of nice you want to share with others. But don't take our word for it. Come for a stay and help us prove nice travels. Book at DoubleTree.com.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
$62-50. It will be Palm Beach Atlantic's ball out. Side court. Taylor Race to inbound. Gets it to Alim. Race looking to drive off the backboard, no good. Taken away by Sullivan. She's fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. It will be Tampa ball on the possession arrow. Audrey Ramsey into the lineup for Tampa. Julia Ingram out. Justo will inbound to Ramsey. Ramsey passes off. They go inside to Antosh. Fade away from the free throw line, doesn't go in. She'd been getting the bounces, just didn't get him on that one. Come back the other way. That's Abney. Cross midcourt. Nobody stops her. Takes it coast to coast. Lays it up. Got fouled. Abney hits the first free throw. That is her 7th point of the day, or 6th point of the day, I should say. Antosh rebounds, misses. Off the miss, Erin Antosh got it. She laid it up a little too hard. And now Ramsey with the steal. Abney looked at a three, passed it up, drives the lane, off the glass, no good. Racing to the other rim, that's Alim. Carpenter fouled. That was actually Kaylee Kidwell fouled. Kidwell to the free throw line. Scoreless to this point. On the board now with one. Lead to 12. Full court pressure. Stolen. Cross-court pass to Antosh. Now Justo takes it away. And she is fouled. Tampa gets a timeout, so there was no foul on Justo. Or foul off of Justo's steal. But Tampa does take a timeout. 3:09 to go in the game. Stay with us at the end of the game as we will have the seniors. The two seniors will get their trophies. Anna Popovich and Julia Ingram. Into the lineup for Tampa, Terry Battle, Anna Popovich. There's Ramsey across the timeline. Pressure from behind. Loses it. Come back the other way. Pass knocked out of bounds by Justo. So if Tom Jesse is looking for some teaching points, Spartans have been a little sloppy against the press here. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Battle out of bounds. It will stay Palm Beach Atlantic ball. Deep three off the glass, no good. Terry Battle with a rebound. Popovich, top of the outside the arc. Ramsey. Ingram. Finds Battle inside off the glass, no good. Back up top. Sailfish reload. Plenty of time. Inside off the glass, no good. Foul called on Battle. That'll send Mariah Fletcher to the line. Terry Battle's second foul of the day. Fletcher knocks down the first. Hit them both, the lefty. And it's 63-53. 2 minutes to go in the game. Justo kicks it accidentally off the knee. Ramsey. Back out. Popovich goes inside to Ingram. Doesn't get there. Quickly down court. That's Race on the drive. No good. But she got fouled on the way in. Foul is on Battle. That's 3 on Battle. And Race hits the first. And them both. Lead knocked down to 9, minute 26 to go. Full court pressure. Justo walks it across. Foul called on Aleem. And that will put Justo at the free throw line. 5th foul. Misses the first. Rattles home the second. Pass inside. Fletcher back outside. Shot no good. Fletcher rebounds off the glass and in. The lead is 7 with 1 minute to go. Spartans will inbound. They stop play, and now Tom Jesse takes a timeout. Lead is shrunk down to 8. Well, we have 64-57 on one board, 64-56 on the other board. We'll see which one is official. Is it a 6-point lead or an 8-point lead? Spartans have missed their last 7 free throws. The last basket for Palm Beach Atlantic was the layup by Fletcher. We will go with our stat monitor, which says 64-57. .7 to go. Spartans have committed 20 turnovers, probably a little too much for Tom Jesse, only 12 for PBA. Now it has been changed on both boards, 64-56. Justo tries to weave her way through, lays it up and in. Nice drive. Referees holding up play again. Kidwell across the timeline. Under 40 to go. Kidwell with the lefty dribble. Back out. Long three on the way. Carpenter missing. No, that was Race missing. Airballed it with 25 seconds to go. Full court pressure again. Into Popovich. Hands it off to Justo. Justo to Ingram. 10 seconds to go. Ball to Ramsey. To Justo. Do not have to shoot. They can just run it out and she gets tied up in the lane. It will be Palm Beach Atlantic ball with 5.1 seconds to go. Spartans are going to get the win. They're up 10. 5 seconds to go. And as I mentioned, stay with us after the game as it is a senior ceremony, senior night. Final seconds being ticked off. Free throw line jumper. Off the rim, no good. Spartans win by 10. 66-56 is the final score as Tampa, first game back after 360 days off, pick up the win. Palm Beach Atlantic falling to 1-4 on the season. Recap the scoring for you for the Spartans. Justo with 6 points. Julia Ingram with 3. Audrey Ramsey with 3. Aaliyah Abney with 6. LaShayla Wright-Ponder with 8. Malia Sullivan, 18. Gabriela Ferreros with 6, and a big day for Erin Antosh, 16 points, 6 rebounds on the day. We should mention Malia Sullivan, 18 points, 15 rebounds. The Spartans shot 48%, 25 of 52. 21 turnovers for Tampa to just 12 for Palm Beach Atlantic. And rebounding totals, 40 for Tampa, 44 for Palm Beach Atlantic. On the other side of the ball, Williams had 13. Sia Williams, 13. She was the leading scorer for Palm Beach Atlantic. Guthrie had 8. Carpenter with 10. Benita Zayas, 6. Race with 5. Fletcher with 6. Kidwell with a point. Bennett 2, Aleem 6 to round out the scoring. They shot 24%, really struggled all day. 16 of 68 from the floor. They did limit their turnovers to just 12. But the Spartans prevail, picking up the win. Spartans had 25 baskets, 18 assists. That's something that Tom Jesse will be glad to note. As Palm Beach Atlantic 9 assists on 16 points. So if you taking a look on the court, two Spartans seniors have decided that they will not use the additional year that's been offered to them. And they will be honored tonight for senior night. Julia Ingram and Anna Popovich. First to come out, this senior is in her second season with the Spartans after transferring from Elon University. As a junior, she played in 22 games for the Sunshine State Conference champions. She pulled down 27 rebounds on the year, including a season-high 4 against Spring Hill. She also concluded the season with 6 assists, 4 blocks, 3 steals. She excelled in the classroom, earning D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award and a Sunshine State Commissioner's Honor Roll. She will be graduating from UT with a degree in design, and that is Anna Popovich. She is a senior from England. Her parents not able to make the trip. So she's accompanied by Tom Jesse and Caitlin Mitrick. One of the more decorated players for the Spartans is this senior, a 4-year letter winner and an all-around standout on the court and in the classroom, playing in 73 career games. She started all 29 as a junior while helping UT to a Sunshine State Conference championship and a league record in victories. Spartans were 24-5 last year. She ranks 3rd in school history with a 41% three-point percentage, connected on 95 long-range shots as a Spartan. Among her many top performances was a career-best 24 points against Puerto Rico Mayaguez. She also tallied 96 assists, had 22 steals, while grabbing 96 rebounds as a Spartan. Her leadership has helped UT to 2 straight 20-plus win seasons. In the classroom, she's a 3-time SSC Commissioner's Honor Roll recipient with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Also received the D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award. She is the recipient of the 2019 Iron Spartan Award and the 2020 Scholar Athlete Award. She will graduate from UT with a degree in political science, escorted by her parents, Tim and Linda Ingram, 2021 senior Julia Ingram. She's also a proud graduate of Palm Harbor University High School, where my daughter is a sophomore. Julia Ingram. The unfortunate thing is this is being held in front of an empty arena. They deserve better, but that's life in the 2020 and 2021 years. Getting a hug from Caitlin Mitrick and Tom Jesse. Julia Ingram, 4.0 GPA. Other seniors who are coming back next year are Aaliyah Abney, Doreen Udge, LaShayla Wright-Ponder, and Terry Battle. And as we mentioned, everybody who is coming back next year will be, whatever class they are now, will be their class next year. So, for instance, Tom Jesse pointed out, Audrey Ramsey was a freshman, a redshirt freshman last year. She is a freshman this year and will be a freshman next year in terms of athletic standing. He said, boy, she's going to have 3 master's degrees by the time she gets out of here. So the 2 seniors who will be moving on after this season, Anna Popovich and Julia Ingram, congratulations to both of them as they will be concluding their Spartan career in just a couple weeks. Again, the final score from here, Tampa wins it 66-57 over Palm Beach Atlantic. First win of the year for Tampa as Palm Beach Atlantic falls to 1-4 on the year. Our next game will be Saturday, 4 o'clock, when Barry will come here to host the to play the men's team. The women will be at Barry. The next home game for Tampa women will be a week from Wednesday, a week from tonight, when St. Leo comes to town. So for everybody, thank you very much for watching this game. This is Jack Ike saying drive home safely, and we'll see you on Saturday at 4 when the men take on